A very good morning to you. Welcome to the midweek edition of the show. I'm Yemi Adebayo.
It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam. This is what the show looks like today. Of course, we're starting off from on the home front, and we're talking the ITO Cup final. That's the women's section, and it's a clash of angels between Ebom Angels and Rivers Angels. That match will be played later today in Georgetown.
All right, still talking football, but we'll travel abroad and talk about a team that has not been scoring, but yesterday scored some of the goals that they've not been able to put behind the net. Rampant Reds, talking about Liverpool, putting 7 goals past NK Maribor in the UEFA Champions League. We'll be talking about that much later on the show. Good day for Jurgen Klopp. Very good day for Liverpool fans.
You can say that again. 7 goals, 31 goals scored in total on match day 3, and Liverpool accounting for 7 of them against the Maribor. I mean, when you play a side from Slovenia, I mean, you just have to go on and lay down the marker. So that's it for the UEFA Champions League. Let's move over to the court, the tennis court, to be precise. Rafael Nadal, bad news for his fans and for him as well too, because he's pulled out of the Basel Open. That's the Swiss Indoors Basel Open. He's out of it because of issues with his knee. According to him, he's having overstressing of the knee, and he's been advised by his doctor to pull out and rest. Yeah,
I mean, this guy they're at an age where, I mean, the body needs more time to heal. And so these guys, the doctors, don't take any risk, especially now that they want to do anything possible to prolong their careers.
Absolutely.
And before now, Ty, we always knew that the Swiss Indoors in Basel was going to be a threat. Paris was going to be a threat. Now, official confirmation. I won't be surprised if he comes out again and say, you know what, Paris, I'm not coming.
I won't be surprised
I won't
as
be
well.
surprised.
Yeah.
So, and good opportunity for Roger Federer to catch up.
Absolutely.
And, you know, probably, catch up with him. And take it to the ATP World Tour finals as well. But, I mean, you can't take away what this guy has been able to achieve this year.
You can't take anything away. I mean, when you win 2 majors and, 6 in total, that's a remarkable year for you already. I wasn't trying to make any excuses for him when he lost to Roger Federer in the final in Shanghai. But you could see it wasn't moving too well. And I could tell there was something wrong with the knee. But if you come out and say that afterwards, it's going to look like
an excuses.
But we've seen the confirmation now. Nadal is having issues with his knee, and as a result, he's out of the Swiss Indoors in Basel. And opportunity for Roger Federer to close the gap in that race for the year-end year-ending world number 1 race. Beg your pardon there. So that's the quote coming out from Rafael Nadal. Sadly, I announced that I have to pull out of the Swiss Indoors in Basel after seeing my doctor in Spain just after landing from Shanghai. I'm suffering from an overstressing of the knee, and the problems were already present at the tournament in Shanghai. So it's been an ongoing issue that he's had to deal with for the past couple of weeks in China. I remember it was in Beijing as well too. Now, the issues now forces me to take time off on advice of my doctor after 2 great weeks in Shanghai with a title in Beijing and the final in Shanghai. It is time for some rest. So from all this, you'd say it doesn't appear too serious. Just a bit of rest, and Nadal will be back on the court, barring any setback. Yeah,
you have to listen to your body. They've gotten to a stage where they take note of the small signs.
Right.
I mean, the Nadal 6 years ago would have ignored this. I've seen Nadal play a final where he refused to go out. I mean,
despite being injured.
Despite being injured.
Right.
And so, but all of this, I think it's just about the doctors. Look, 2018 is more important than whatever your number one.
You've had a great year already.
You had a great year already. The only thing that can happen is maybe Federer becomes number 1. But if you rest well, you challenge him again in 2018. Right. And who even says they will upstage him and become world number 1? Because becoming world number 1 depends on how well he does in the next 2 ATP tournaments and in the World Tour finals as well. So I think it's a smart move from Nadal. Don't ignore your body.
Don't do that.
Just you know, your body is like a machine. If
Right.
it breaks down, you're out of it.
Exactly. So listen to Rafael Nadal. That's the situation. He's out of the Swiss indoors in Basel. We're still talking tennis, but this time around we're going to the women's section. And as the Kremlin Cup, Maria Sharapova returned after a long time here in front of her home fans, but it wasn't meant to be for her because she was defeated in the first round. And, we talked about this lady winning the Tianjin Open just a few days ago. And we thought, okay, yeah, this is it now. She's going to kick on from here and, perhaps start to regain her status as a top echelon player when it comes to female tennis. But she had a reality check yesterday in front of her home fans against Magdalena Rabarikova at the Kremlin Cup. She was beaten in straight sets, and in this game, she looked really weary. She looked really tired, and she committed a lot of enforced errors, not making any excuses for her, but it is what it is, and she wasn't just on our game on the day.
Yeah, well, it wasn't. I mean, even though the fans turned out a mass, screaming her name, first time in Russia. She's based in America. In fact, some Russians question whether or not she's really from. But they got behind her, especially after that, doping issue, and she came to Kremlin, for the Kremlin Cup, and we're thinking, oh yeah, she's here. She might just go on. But
on a winning run.
Listen to the first round. The way you put it, like reality checks.
It is
a very sound knock that brings you back down to the earth, and lets you see your true picture, lets you know what you need to do to get back to where time is really against Maria Sharapova. But then again, the women's circuit, very unpredictable. Serena is going to come back very soon. So we'll see. Some of the golden oldies still there.
Yes.
Maybe that gives her a chance, because you look for the emerging forces, the young talents, maybe one or two Americans. But apart from that, I'm not really seeing much. But this one, we'll see. But I know she's going to recover.
Of course. Let's just say this is a minor setback, really.
Minor, yeah.
Nothing to be really worried about. But like you said, she knows she isn't there yet now. She knows there's still a lot for her to do. She wants
These are some of the tournaments she probably ignored in times past.
Normally.
But now she just wants to play. She just wants to play. Anywhere, any surface.
15 months is a long time out, and she's been back and she's been trying to play ever since then. So that's what Maria Sharapova, she's out of the Kremlin Cup. She has to first round. Get ready for the next one, and hopefully go all the way in that.